Zuli, good morning. It's what day is it? God, it's all blended into one at the moment. It is Tuesday morning. We were messaging last night. Now look, I've been watching this project for the last couple of weeks. Okay, now to give you a flavour for where we are, right, so just down here, we are central Balaclava, all right? I live 550 meters away from this location here. Give you a feel for it. So you see that little white van in the distance there, turning right. There, turn right. About maybe 100 meters, you have Balaclava train station, which is a mainline train station straight into Flinders Street. So to get to my house, you come down here, turn left, pretty much 150 meters up another quiet little street, and that's my house. I can be from my house to Flinders Station in under 17 minutes. The location, of course I'm biased, the location is fantastic. As you can see there in the background, if you can probably see it, tram line as well, which goes all the way to Caulfield Station and towards Chadstone Shopping Centre, to the Monash Freeway, etc. And then if you turn right, continue straight past the railway line, is so literally about, again, 17 minutes walk from here. You can be at St Kilda or Elwood Beach. It's beautiful. We love living here. It's probably, like Mairead and I, my wife, we keep talking about moving, but the area is just so good. As you can tell, look, there's this area here. You've got these older style homes here. Now these are really hotcakes. One of these cost you about $1.5 million. And then over the years, you've seen these sort of uglier brick infills. In the 60s and 70s, they were knocking down these beauties, started building these sort of uglier flats. As you can see, the brick on the side is that 1960s, 1970s brick. They're printing them up these days with a render facade. Oh, there's one there next door to it, and you can see. But even these are fabulous apartments, very popular with owner-occupiers because the dimensions in them are a lot bigger. Obviously, they're a little bit uglier. From a tax perspective for investment, they're not so great, which I will detail with you on the new one. But yeah, so in the 60s and 70s we saw these sort of infills. Then about the 80s and 90s we saw infills like this guy here. They started to build them a little bit nicer, and then obviously you got some older subdivisions here, sort of 30s, that one there, and then obviously year 2000 they started to, again, unfortunately, knock down the old ones like this. And this is what I focus on big time right this second. All right, because what we are looking for, it's over time we're looking for long-term consistent capital growth. And of course apartments are they've attracted some bad criticism over the last sort of 5 years, and that's more so the high density, the high rise, because can you imagine 200, 300 apartments on this block? Yeah, what it's doing is it's diluting the land value per apartment. So what we're doing here on this one here, this one has 14 units. All right, so one becomes 14. All right, so we're still looking at a good concentration of land value. In terms of location, again, I'm biased, but this is super blue chip. There's going to be an enormous demand for renters here, and most importantly, well, there's two components here that I want to detail for you. Is what most importantly, consistent capital growth, all right, but also enormous maximum depreciation. And what I want to do, I'm going to jump on a call with you so we can start to see what that actually really looks like when we start breaking down the numbers long term for you. And I think you'll be pretty impressed from the results. So like I say, look, I've been watching this one now for a couple of weeks. It's only just come up. I do a lot of business with the selling agent on this one. Gary Peer is a local agent. they've now to show you how well this is regarded in this location. Of the 14, they have already sold 10 of them. Currently, we've got a 1-bed. Orientation here north. All right. So, hang on. Keep up by the traffic. Orientation north. So west is directly this way. The property that I've looked at for you is a 1-bed. All right. It's a 50 square meter plus a 10 square meter balcony. 1 bedroom on the 2nd floor. Ground floor, 1st floor, 2nd floor is up here. West, you're going to get all the afternoon sun coming in. It's beautiful, and it's actually this side of the building as well. All right, so it's going to be pretty good for daytime. You know, maximum when that north sun's coming in the summer, it's going to keep the apartment nice and cool, but you're going to get beautiful sunsets coming across the back. Going to be, let me just show you here. Just looking, looks like a really solid construction that they're doing here. Big, thick concrete slab floors. It's nice here as well. The road here, look, it's only a very short road. So here, you come up here. This is Inkerman Street here at the lights. Go straight over, and then you're on the Dandenong Road. Literally, to drive to the city from here, without traffic, of course, it's honestly, it's a 10-minute drive. It's such a fabulous location, it really is. Just going to show you down here. Obviously, like a construction zone at the moment, so a bit messy. Now to the north boundary. Nice big wide driveway down, underbuilt and parking space for 1 car and a storage cage. All right, so 50 square meters plus 10 square meters with balcony, underground parking and storage cage. It really is fab. Now, so depreciation is a big attraction for you here. We'll detail that separately. Another big attraction here is that if you moved on something like this, you're not going to pay. You're going to pay less stamp duty here because the building is not yet finished. You only pay stamp duty for the level of construction. Now, look, in terms of, we're probably about I would say 50% of the way through construction. So therefore, you're going to be paying stamp duty on the land. You're going to be paying and only stamp duty on 50%. So you're going to be saving thousands of dollars on stamp duty for something like this at this point of construction. Look, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to detail for you. Nothing but upside. Like I said, I've been watching this very, very, very closely for the last couple of weeks, and yeah, even with everything that's going on, like I say, they've only just called a few buyer agents on this because they basically sold 10 of them to their known buyers through the agency without even doing any advertising. So this is good. This is really good. I'll send this through to you. Sorry that I've gone on a little bit, but it's really important that we break down the numbers on this one together. I recommend that we're going to jump on a conference call where I'm going to share my screen with you. So I really want to run you through the power of depreciation and what that means for you long term in terms of how much money are you going to make on a property like this. Cool. I'll speak to you soon.